Hey guys, I'm going to be talking about the top 5 brushes that I think are essential for beginning makeup artists or those looking to get into makeup. And I will say that I think it is important to invest in good brushes because the quality of them just makes it a lot easier for you to do makeup. Brushes can get a little bit pricey, but I think when you spend the money on something nice, that it makes the product really nice. There are dupes, and I think drugstores are doing a good job of coming up with more brands that are affordable for everyone. So definitely look into those options as well, but I do think that if you spend the money on a good brush, it will help you in the long run. Make sure you stay tuned for the whole video because I show you how I cleaned my most stubborn brush, which is the brush I'm about to talk about right now. So yes, make sure you watch the whole video and check out my tip on how to clean those stubborn brushes. Alright, so the first brush I'm going to talk about is my favorite brush in my whole makeup collection, and it's my foundation brush. This is the Sigma F80 flat kabuki brush, and what I like about this brush is that the hairs are very dense, which it allows the foundation to be blended in a concentrated way on your face, and I think that it gives a really flawless finish, sometimes more flawless than doing it with a sponge. So depending on the foundation that I use, the foundation I'm using right now, I use this brush for it, but it's a really good blending brush that gives you a flawless finish. I want to say the brush was like $24 and I bought it on Amazon Prime, so I got it for free shipping. Who doesn't love free shipping? So this is my holy grail brush, and this is the #1 brush I would recommend if you're using foundation. The second brush I'm going to be talking about is a flat shader brush. It is the MAC 242 brush, and I bought this back in high school when I first started. I want to say this is the first brush I ever bought, and I like this one because it allows me to pack the eyeshadow onto my lid, and I use this when I'm putting it all over my lid or the inner corners. And I also like how the brush is flat, so it allows me to apply any drop shadows right under my eyeline and blend that out since it is thin, and you can use it like an eyeliner type brush. This is a good universal brush for eyeshadow. And I want to say when I bought it, it was like $18 or like $21, but I checked on the website today and it is $24 now. So that is the MAC flat shader brush. The third brush I'm going to talk about, I actually combined because MAC doesn't make one of them anymore. So it is a blending brush, and these are I use this to blend my eyeshadow in my creases, and these are some of my favorite brushes just because I love that transition to your brow, like that really flawless finish. This is the MAC 222 brush, and I don't think they make this anymore. I want to say Jaclyn Hill was the one who told me they don't make it anymore. I watched one of her videos and she said that. But a good dupe for it is the Sigma E40 brush, and this is just a tapered blending brush. So the bristles on top and how it kind of just like fades out is what gives you that flawless crease finish. And I use the MAC one more because it's a little bit more concentrated, so if I'm trying to make my crease a little bit darker, I'll use this one, and to blend it out and to blend all the eyeshadow out, I will use the Sigma tapered brush. So this is a very good brush, and I want to say this one is $18. I'll link everything down in the description box below so that you can buy these as well, but these are very good for blending in your creases. So every time I use eyeshadow, these are the two brushes I use. Two brushes I use to apply my eyeshadow, and that's basically all I need for any eyeshadow. Very simple looks. If you're just trying to do like lid, crease, these brushes I recommend. The third brush I'm going to be talking about is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and I bought this because I wanted to try it for applying foundation. Unfortunately, I didn't like it when I applied foundation all over my face, just because I feel like the thin shape of it didn't allow me to give a full circle blend like my Sigma F80 brush does. And so I found that it works best for me when I use it in the hollows of my cheek. So I use this Expert Face Brush to contour, and it gives a really good contour. Since it was for blending foundation, I think it does a really good job at blending, and the bristles are very concentrated and very dense, which I like about Real Techniques brushes in general. I use this just to blend my contour, and it works very well. It's only $9 and I bought it at Ulta, so I think it's a pretty good quality brush for a $9 brush, and I would recommend this. The fifth and final brush is not really a brush, it's the sponge, and I know a lot of people already have these, use these, and I think it's very beneficial to have. I bought this, it's not a real beauty blender, and I kind of want to try the beauty blender instead because my mom has it and I'm trying to steal it from her, but I have to wait till she uses it first, you know what I'm saying? But the beauty blender I notice is more porous and a little bit airier, but this off-brand one, there's like more sponge in the middle, like you can feel it. So I don't know if that's gonna affect the way that it's blended, but it might. So I'll try the beauty blender and I will let you know. But yeah, this is very good. I always use it damp, and it's very good to blend out your concealer or any highlighter that you may put under your eyes, or just foundation in general. Some of the foundations I use work better with this versus my flat top kabuki brush. So I also use this to apply powder. So after my foundation damp, I'll use it with a loose powder, and I'll just pack it on there if I'm trying to bake that day, or if I'm just trying to make sure that my makeup stays all day. Using this damp to apply the powder is very good for that application. These are the top 5 brushes, 5 brushes I recommend you get if you're starting off makeup. This is, if I had to pack lightly, these are all the brushes I would take, and that's it. And it would get the job done for anything. Very versatile that you can use. Like, you could even use a tapered brush to apply a highlight. So those are the top 5 brushes I would recommend. Make sure to keep watching my videos so that you can see how I clean my brushes, and a tip that I just recently learned to clean out your most stubborn brush. And make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're new, and like this video if you liked it, and if you don't like it, comment down below a video that you would like to see instead. So I will see you in my next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye! So to clean my brushes, I just use regular hand soap, and I just put a little bit in my hand and put some water on it, and I'm just going to be swirling the brush in my hand and trying to squeeze out all the product. I do apply soap as needed for the brush, and like I was saying before, this brush is my most stubborn brush to get out all the makeup because I do use this one every day. So just keep on watching and I will show you a trick on how you can clean that brush. But next I am cleaning my sponge, and I'm just putting the soap where most of the makeup is. So like on the top of it, I'll concentrate all the soap there, and I'll just try to squeeze it into the sponge so that it kind of cleans it out. And as you can see, the product is just coming out. So I will just clean my sponge that way. With my flat shader brush, I just put soap in my hand and water, just similar to the other brushes, and I'm just swirling the hairs around to make sure that all the product comes out. Now for the trick to get out all the stubborn brushes, I just took my simple cleansing water makeup remover, which I have talked about in my skincare routine video, which you can see in my link down below. But I just put some into the brush and all the product just came out, and I got my brush to look like when I first bought it. It was ridiculous. A lot of times when I wash my foundation brush, the product just comes off on the top because that's where all the product is put on. But the foundation tends to seep in the other hairs and like in the middle, and it's hard to get that out. But when I put the cleansing water on it, all the product just came out, and so all my bristles are clean from top to bottom, and it's great. So this is how I clean my brushes, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked that little trick, and if you try it. Again, this simple cleansing water is only like $6 at Target, so make sure to get one because it is starting to become my favorite product ever. Alright, I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!